Hello. Thank you for attending Mayfran International's presentation for a new mid-range chip conveyor named Mayfran CleanSweep G2. Today is July 28th, 2021, and my name is Neil Cunningham. I'm the Senior Application Engineer here at Mayfran International. Here's the agenda, what we're going to cover here in our meeting. What is the CleanSweep G2? What type of applications are suitable for the G2? Some of the features and benefits, return on investment, also known as ROI, and a little Q&A session at the end. Okay, so the new CleanSweep G2 is an economical, efficient chip handling and coolant cleaning conveyor. It's a mid-range conveyor, so that performance is in between, greater than a typical hinge belt conveyor, but below that of a concept conveyor. So the mid-range chip conveyor has a patented inner chip handling system with removable screen box for water-soluble coolant cleaning down to 150 micron nominal. It can handle a variety of chip types, and for oil-based applications, a special 500 micron unit is available. Some of the typical applications for a G2 are multitasking machines and lathes, machining centers, various dedicated machines. Material is pretty much any type of metal material, including aluminum, carbon steel, stainless steel, brass, typical metal steel. Some of the features and benefits are an economical and compact design, provides chip handling and coolant cleaning, self-cleaning conveyor for ease of maintenance, new inner handling system helps eliminate chip buildup inside the conveyor, which is between the belt strands. Global design allows support worldwide from Mayfran International. And again, the G2 cleans down to 150 micron nominal versus 250 micron nominal with the CleanSweep RM. Some of the features and benefits are reduced coolant tank cleaning frequency, increased machine uptime. We all know the whole point is to have that machine running, making parts to be profitable. It extends the life of wear components such as coolant pump and the tooling, and also can extend the life of the coolant itself. And heavy-duty belt with hardened components for long-term reliability. And another option Mayfran can provide is called a G2 retrofit ready standard hinge belt chip conveyor that can easily be upgraded to our G2 with a field retrofit kit. Now we're going to go into some of the details of the components in the G2. We're going to start with the screen box. This is the barrier between the dirty coolant and the clean coolant. So the screen box has automatic cleaning accomplished with belt and wiper. It is a patented metal inner cleat, eliminates brush and wiper wear. The screen boxes are removable for easy maintenance. There's just a couple bolts on the side once the conveyor is removed from the tank, and the screen boxes can be taken out and manually cleaned if that would become necessary. And for oil applications, openings need to be a little larger to process the oil, and the unit is available with a 500 micron nominal rating. Now we're going to go into some of the details of the inner handling system to prevent the buildup. So when you have a conveyor, chips want to build up between the belt strands in this area. And this is what's unique to the G2, that it can build up here, but there's an opening in the belt, and it allows this material to fall out from between the belt strands and become on the outside of the belt, which is a good thing. So when it's out here on the outside of the belt, this cleat will come by and then become a pusher, wrap it around. We call this the tail of the conveyor, and then it becomes up onto the lower horizontal, where it will be carried out with the rest of the material into the chip hopper. Over here is another view once that material becomes flipped up, and it's then riding on the hinge steel belt conveyor. So the openings are not continuous. There are openings in the belt, and then there will be a section without openings. So that allows the material to exit from between the belt strands and then be carried up and removed via the hinge belt. So now we're going to look at some of the details of the return on investment here. We're going to have 4 different conveyor types that we're going to look at. Going left to right, I'm going to start with the standard chip conveyor. Then we're going to go to a 500 micron coolant cleaning conveyor, a 250 micron coolant cleaning conveyor, and then the new Mayfran CleanSweep G2 rated at 150 micron nominal. So now we're going to look at tank cleanouts per year. And this is based on a typical application. Obviously, each application can vary, but on a typical application, standard chip conveyor may need 8 cleanouts a year. Then you go to 500 micron conveyor, and we reduce that in half to 4. A 250 micron conveyor, get to 2 cleanouts a year, and our new CleanSweep G2 at 1 cleanout per year. Looking at the labor cost, and this is pretty conservative to clean out each tank. 4 hours, we're looking at around $225. So that cost is the same no matter which conveyor you use. It's just the frequency of occurring that cost. So when you clean out the tank, you're going to need to put new coolant in, and that is estimated at $250 per coolant tank refill. Now we're getting down to talking about lost production, and that's something that no company wants to hear. You have machines and conveyors that you've purchased, and if they're not running, they're not making parts, and then that means you're not going to be making profit. So lost production is a huge item on any machine tool or conveyor, and we're looking at in 4 hours at 100 an hour, you're losing $400 there in lost production. Now, that leads us to the machine downtime per year in hours. On a standard chip conveyor, we'd be looking at about 32 hours of downtime. It's a considerable amount, getting close to a week there. Then going over to a 500 micron conveyor, gets down to 16 hours. 250 micron conveyor gets over to 8 hours. And then the Mayfran CleanSweep G2 at 150 micron is 4 hours. Big difference there, 4 to 32 machine downtime. So then we're going to put all those numbers and total them up into cost. And down there, standard chip conveyor, almost $7,000 in cost per year just to maintenance that conveyor. 500 micron, we're at $3,500 a year. 250 micron, we're at $1,750 a year. And then the new CleanSweep G2 is at $875 a year. Very considerable difference between the $7,000 on the standard chip conveyor and the CleanSweep G2. that return on investment, you could easily see that would pay for itself in 1 year. Okay, so this concludes our presentation today on the new Mayfran CleanSweep G2. Thank you for attending. In the background here are the Mayfran North American headquarters, and we have our complete staff from sales to finished product all headquartered in this building, starting with our sales, application engineering, design engineering, operations engineering, our factory where we start with raw metal and produce the finished product, including painting, skidding, and shipping the product out. We also include our aftermarket division for support after sale on product or replacement parts or service. Like I said, we're located here in the suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio. You can reach us at info@mayfran.com. Local phone 440-461-4100. Also have toll-free number at 800-321-6988. And if you still like using a fax, we can do that too. 440-461-5565. And we really appreciate you taking the time today to learn about the new Mayfran CleanSweep G2 mid-range conveyor. Thank you, and we will now proceed to our Q&A session.